more we try to ignore it or squash it or bury it or ignore it or pretend it doesn't exist or that it's not there or replace it with something else, the more we just run in circles. The more we try to fill that hole with something else, with some other vice, some other endeavor, some other, righteous indignation of something, some other effort that will never substitute, never replace our need for God. It'll never replace it. And so, for me, it's like playing Jesus in The Chosen. It's one of the most important things that I've ever done artistically. I mean, for all of this for me feels like an apostolate. It feels like I'm a media apostle. I feel like that's what I was sent here to do. Like, at this time and place, to kind of be a part of this, what I see as this growing movement in film and television, in the culture that is truly counterculture to the current culture.
That's for sure.
And to be a part of the ushering in of this opportunity of expression that supersedes the previous iterations of what this looked like, because it's so attentive to quality. Like The Chosen aims to be a great TV show first. And because of that, the fact that the people making it are really invested in the subject matter make it that much more powerful. And then from a very myopically human level, and then God sees that and he takes it and he multiplies it. He multiplies the magnitude of it. The efficacy of it is then energized and multiplied globally. But even just reaching one person and changing one person's life, Dallas will tell you this as well, it's worth it just for one person. All the discomfort or whatever I may or may not feel in the world as people approach me wanting to take a selfie in the gym or in the supermarket when I'm clearly trying to get in and out. I mean, all of that discomfort for me personally, and I've been through worse. I've been through real discomfort that it's nothing. It's something, but it's relative. You know what I'm saying? So all of it's worth it because one person decided to go get baptized. And now they have a whole new life. They have a spiritual awakening.
It's amazing to me how successful it's been. And it's amazing to me, the reaction to it. Banned in China.
Yeah.
It's not calling for the overthrow of the CCP. It's not calling for the...
Halo is banned in China, yeah.
Halo is banned in China.
Yeah.
It's also effectively banned in Europe, in effect, because Mark Zuckerberg's company, Meta, has shut down all advertising for religious-oriented, faith-based advertising.
Yeah.
So it can't operate in Europe.
Yeah, that was a tough one. They had just launched in Polish and Italian and I think German and all these languages and now people can't know about the app because they've banned
why is that a threat? I mean, it just does tell you everything, right? I mean, it's like understanding things in reverse.
Yeah.
It's like, why would they be upset with that? That's like the kindest, least threatening, only want to help people. Like, why is that bad?
Yeah,
exactly.
I'd be curious to hear the EU's answer for that, or Meta's answer for that.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg's answer for that. And China's answer for that. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
It tells you a lot, but you don't seem shocked by that at all.
No,
you're not.
I mean, when you read of the stories for decades of people smuggling Bibles into countries, underground churches, even in the story that we cover in the Pray 40 Challenge for Hallow, it's the story of this guy, Takashi Nagai. I mean, he was living in Nagasaki, Japan, right around the time of the the Second World War when the bomb was dropped on his town, on Nagasaki. And Japan had just come out of 300 years, basically, of Christian, persecution. Like they had gotten rid of any, I think in the late 16th century, they were crucifying people.
Oh yeah.
And then 300 plus years later, Nagasaki is now the largest Christian hub in all of Japan. And it wasn't the first target for the bomb.
No.
They tried to drop the bomb somewhere else. And this is all in the story that people hear about this length. It's an amazing story. This man's story is amazing. Takashi Nagai, he's a radiologist, doctor. The first target, they tried to drop the bomb, and it was too cloudy. They couldn't see, and they didn't have the conditions appropriate to drop an atomic bomb. So their second target was Nagasaki, oddly enough, right above a cathedral. And it blew up, it detonated right over the cathedral and wiped out everything. And he survived. Nobody else, his family, everybody died.
Killed the majority of the Christians in Nagasaki, which was the Christian capital of Japan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, it killed
I'd love to hear an answer for why people are very enthusiastic about that and think it's great. I don't think it's great. And I think there should be a law that American armaments can't be used to murder Christians abroad. That's pretty simple. But
I agree. There is a thing that I wanted to read that he said right after the bombing, which he had converted from atheism. I think it was Shinto, and then he was atheist, and then he converted to Christianity and Catholicism. And he was influenced by the writings of Blaise Pascal. So he gave a speech to his community. He was one of the very few survivors in his community.